Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Layton Brothers Mystery Room. Thanks for tuning in. Things are heating up, they have been for a while, it's been exciting, but it's just, things are really heating up. We're getting to the crux of everything. So let's take a look and see what statement doesn't line up. So which statement doesn't tie up with Keelan Makepeace's body? So something that we just saw with our eyes just now clashed with something that Justin said. Okay, so I was blindfolded, something was pressed against my head. I heard a gunshot. So wait, let's scroll all the way back to Justin's statements. I was on my way down the staircase on the outside of the East Tower when I heard the second and third gunshots. So there were 3 gunshots. Was one empty from frickin' Keelan's cartridge thing? Oh, hold on, give me a second, sorry. Wait, check file? Nope, shoot. Are the, okay, wait, the Ahaba. Did I take a look at the gun already? Keelan's gun. Used by Makepeace. How he came by. Oh, right. Okay, so he shot him. Yeah, he shot him. So there were 3 shots, like, total. There were 3 shots total. Right. First shot, I guess, was Keelan's. And then the second and third time were them simultaneously shooting each other. Okay. Just lining it back up in my head. So, Commissioner was in the castle grounds when I located the 2 of them. I shouted down to him to climb the West Tower at once. I was on my way down the staircase on the outside of the East Tower when I heard the second and third gunshots. Makepeace was clasping his side. Maybe that's where Al hit him with the first shot. So I guess Keelan shot Al first? If I'm understanding that correctly? Wait, I'm so confused. What? So find the gun. Wait, what? Sorry, what am I answering? Are you just guessing? Pathetic. That wasn't the right one. The statement in question is a mistake so glaringly obvious it's an embarrassment to have to tell you. I'm gonna punch you in the face. I'm gonna mess that nose up right off your face. I don't want you to. I'll figure it out on my own to very much. Get on with it. The erroneous statement. Keelan Makepeace's body? Wait, sorry. I'm sorry, Layla. Let me take a second. So his body, midriff and head were the 2 injuries. Yeah. So let me blah blah blah. It was a statement that Justin made that he has a problem with, right? But okay, let me just look at it real quick. I heard Justin shouting when I was the top of the central tower. Okay, I saw them training their guns on each other. I saw him on the West Tower roof. He was clasping his right side rather than his left side, yeah? Okay, cool.
Hilda said in this statement that Makepeace was clutching his right side, but that can't be true.
Are you just guessing?
Weren't that the right one?
No, you're spot on. I just wanted to scare you because I'm a jerk. What do you mean that can't be? What's wrong with my statement?
Well, think back to the reports, what the report said about Makepeace's body. He weren't shot in the right side. He was shot in the left.
Rubbish! I know what I saw! He had his gun in his right hand, and he was clasping the right side of his midriff with his left hand. I could see everything quite clearly from where I was on the top of the central tower. Whatever you say, the fact remains. Only Makepeace's left side showed signs of injury. Was there some kind of bullcrap ass, like, mirror suspended somewhere or something? Like, she probably just made a mistake and that's gonna implicate her, but like, is there some kind of suspended mirror trickery going on here? There's always that kind of stuff in mysteries. But that can't be. The original investigation must have been flawed in some... Why did you lie? I didn't lie! I don't believe you. They're like little babies. You lied. No, I didn't. Yes, you did. No, I didn't. Yes, you did. I really don't know what to think, to be honest. But does it really matter if the man was shot in his left side or his right? Yeah, inconsistent witness testimonies, that matters a lot. It does. Of course it matters. Why? Why, you ask? Why, you ask, does it matter? Oh my god. That will come to light in the course of our ongoing investigation.
You're very sure of yourself, Prof. You don't even know how it matters, but you're sure it will.
Al, you haven't learned a single thing in the 4 years since this happened, have you? Okay, so there's 2 sides of it. It's like, of course it matters that there's an inconsistency, but it's also like, but you don't even know why it matters? Okay, everybody's just a dumb butt in this game.
Everybody's just a poopy face. All right. According to the report, the prof was shot down on the roof of the West Tower.
I was. Someone shot me. Very nearly lethally. Someone? You mean Makepeace, surely? I'm really not interested in discussing this with someone so ruled by prejudice and preconception.
I beg your pardon!
Here we go again. Come on, Lucy, let's get this investigation buttoned up.
Aye, quick smart.
Oh my god. I mean, it's kind of cool to see, you know, again, different sides of him and how he interacted and how he was in the past. So, like, I like that, but it's still, this is just wacky. This is wacko, man. Okay. So let's check him out. Examine Al's almost dead. But I love that they have to specify that. I love that. Okay, the spot where he's found. Yep. Let's take a look.
So this is the spot, hey? Where the prof were nearly fatally wounded 4 years ago.
The bullet they pulled from Al's body was fired from Makepeace's gun. There can be no doubt about that. In other words, he was shot by Keelan Makepeace, as we've known all along. Surely you can't take issue with that. Strange. Sorry? Justin, you say you saw me pointing my gun at Makepeace, correct? Correct. I saw it all too clearly. And where was I standing at that point? Oh? Huh. So if his position was over there, I would just guess he fell forward? Is there something else that's weird about this? Hold on. So maybe, let me zoom out really quick. I just want to see what's suspicious. Is it because he was... No, like even if he was blocked by like, here, you can see where I'm tapping. Even if he was blocked by one of these thingamajigs, you could just be standing like here or something and see like through it. So that wouldn't really be an issue, I think. Is it the way they fell? Because Al fell forward and Keelan fell backwards. Is that important? I don't frickin' know, but okay, we'll just let the characters lead me through that. Let's go. Let's do it.
According to the file, the prof was standing round about here when he was closing in on Makepeace.
That's it, yes. That's the very spot. Hilda, do you agree? Is this where you saw me too? Yes, that's where you were. Why? What of it? I see. Oi, what's with that annoying grin of yours, huh? Grin? No, this is very sad. Unfortunately, someone among us has given a false statement. One of you is a liar. Oh, be serious, Al! I always am, Hilda. No, consider where I'm supposed to have been standing, and it's obvious. The false statement is... Well, okay, wait. Let me try and think this through. So, let's see. I heard Justin's shouts when I was at the top of the central tower. I ran to the window and saw Makepeace and Al with their guns trained on each other. So yeah, I feel like the positioning of where they saw it matters. Like, but how though? When I saw him on the west tower, Makepeace was clasping his right side as he wielded his gun. It must have been where the first bullet hit. The commissioner was first to reach the top of the west tower just below the roof, but the final stairway door was shut fast so he couldn't get up there. I was on the ground floor of the west tower when I heard the second and third shots. Commissioner was still stuck. So I feel like it has to do with statements of them seeing them. So there's only really two pertinent, sort of, here. Okay, finally managed to break down the door. I decided to stick together. I reached the rooftop of the east tower, spotted Al and Makepeace on top of the west tower in the throes of a shooting match, okay? He was clasping his side. Maybe that's where Al hit him in the first shot. Anyway, I shouted, "Don't shoot," at the top of my voice. The commissioner... What? Was in the castle grounds when I located Al and Makepeace. I shouted down to him to climb the west one at once, as he was standing in the east. I was on my way down the staircase on the outside of the east tower when I heard... I'm not sure. Which statement doesn't tie up with where Al was standing? When they broke the door open? It was after that I reached the commissioner. He finally managed to break down the door. Hold, I gotta look at this again. I have to look at it again. I'm confused. I want to be able to actually figure this out rather than blindly guessing. Okay, so let's zoom out. So let me take a look. So, I'll take a look at maybe the rest of the points and see if there's anything significant. Whoa, what is there? Oh, wow. Whoa, wait, that's like too many things to look at. That's like too many. Okay, let's take a look. So here's the commissioner. Whoa, okay. The commissioner's location at the point when Justin yelled out to Al. Okay, great. So, let's zoom back out. Oh, there's too many locations. I'm kind of curious. I'll look at some of them. And see what... This is a lot. The mighty front gate of the Forebodium Castle. It's unlocked, allowing access to all. Great. Whoa, this is a lot to look at. Okay, so let's look at the roof again and focus on, okay, so Hilda's here. Huh. Hilda's location at the point when Justin yelled out to Al. Great. A window, or rather hole in the wall that allowed light into the castle and arrows to be fired on the approaching foe. Amazing. Thank you for telling me its functionality. The opening is too small for a person. So her having seen it from there, I guess, like, if she was in this far right slit, she could kind of maybe see him. I guess it might be kind of hard, but I guess it's possible. I don't know, dude. Oh, look at this very particular angle. This is very particular. I feel like there's something up with this, but I don't know exactly how it would prove some sort of dissonance, because again, you can just kind of go between the brick things and see them from different angles, so I don't see that being too huge of an issue, but okay. Let me see what else I can see. Here's East Tower stairs. Okay. The staircase in the East Tower, it appears to be in a rather dubious state of repair, but still affords access to all floors. What could it be? Okay, so I'm pretty sure the statement we're trying to pick out right now has to do with everybody's locations while on the roof, right? So, so Al, oopsie, this isn't where Al was standing, obviously, because that's where he fell. So, okay, who would have been hard to spot? Like, who would have been in a position where they're kind of hard to spot? The false statement. Which statement doesn't tie up with where he was standing? So these two are previous statements, right? Yeah, these two are previous statements of what just happened. Okay, I heard him shouting when I was at the top of the central tower. So I know the locations now. I see it in my head after taking a look and seeing where they were standing. I ran to the window, saw them with their guns trained on each other. So is it that, like, it's hard to see that scene from where she's standing? It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell, but I'll try that one. That's kind of the closest conclusion I can come up with right now. So, like, which one, where Al specifically, where Al was standing. So there's not too many. Spotted Al and Makepeace at the top of the West Tower. So really, it's only the two statements pertaining to when they spotted him, right? So I'll try this just because, like, she seems to be in an inconvenient location. Okay.
Hilda said in this statement that she saw the prof from the top floor of the central tower, but that can't be true.
Are you just guessing? Stop asking. I actually have some kind of proof to back it up, okay?
Weren't that the right one?
No, you're spot on. I just love being a jerk and messing with people. Stop these foolish games! Tell me what's wrong with my statement. Come on, out with it! Al had his gun trained very carefully on Makepeace. I saw it quite clearly.
Oh, I don't think so, Hilda. You can't see down to where you say the prof were from the top of the central tower.
Excuse me? Okay, I see. So yeah, it is a difficult angle. I wasn't really sure because we're kind of seeing it from here. Oh, whoops, I skipped that on accident. I was trying to tap to show the location, but of course it's just gonna advance the text. We're seeing it from the front, so it's kind of hard to tell. Seeing it overhead obviously makes it easier. Okay, cool. All you could have seen is the southern side of the West Tower where Makepeace was. I was on the northern side of the tower. You wouldn't have been able to see me at all. No, that can't... Why did you lie? I did not lie! I mean, I didn't exactly lie, but...
But what?
I may have been rather seriously mistaken, perhaps. What are you trying to say, Hilda? I need to amend my statement. I definitely saw Makepeace with his gun at the ready, but I didn't actually see Al. Okay, so maybe she just assumed, like, it left such a strong impression, and, you know, they knew what happened eventually, what happened afterwards, what happened, like, after they broke the door down, so I guess it just left a strong impression on her, but still. Well, truth is the best policy after all. Don't be facetious. We're talking about the events of 4 years ago. Mistakes are bound to be made. I always think about this, y'all. I think I've brought this up in a previous game. I don't know what game out there, but I always think about this. If I'm a witness in some crime, I feel like like, I wouldn't be able to perfectly remember. I feel like all these witnesses out there, they remember the time things happen so well. Like, I guess they just happen to be looking at the clock. You know, they remember times, they remember events, like, pretty well. I don't know how accurately I would be able to recount the stories of the like, statements for a traumatic event, especially if there's, like, a lot of adrenaline and trauma and, like, scary things happening. I don't know if I would take that much note of my surroundings, so I feel like I'd be one of those really suspicious witnesses you'd see in, like, you know, Phoenix Wright cases or whatever that would make a lot of mistakes and be like, oh, I can't remember clearly. It was a traumatic event. Like, you know, they always say that as an excuse, and they turn out to be like the really suspicious person. But I feel like I would legitimately do that. Anyways, sorry. I think about this sometimes. I think I would be a very bad witness. Who knows? Anyways.
Hey, what a comeback! I wish I could think of things to say like that when I'm up a gum tree.
So, I was the only one who actually saw her, was I? It seems so. What of it? Yes, what of it? You're going to have to be less obtuse, Al. I don't follow. God. You will. All in good time. You know how I roll by now. I love just leading people by the nose, not explaining anything, saying never mind. It's my favorite hobby. Good, thank you. Thank you, big jerk. Thank you, big bug face. He's basically the living embodiment of the trope of, like, dramatic tension. He's the one who keeps, like, pushing it off and being like, I'll reveal it when I want to, when it's the most impactful. He's like the living embodiment of that. Anyways, okay, so I heard Justin's shouts when I was at the top of the central tower. I ran to the window, saw Makepeace. I couldn't see out. Okay. So where do we go from there? Okay. So, I mean, so far, Hilda seems to be in hot water right now, okay?
Poor Diane. I can't believe it.
What do you mean, poor Diane? She's kinda done some messed up stuff. No, I mean, I don't know. Anyways, we're getting into some real morality territory there, but, like, come on, girl. Her death seems to have upset you very deeply, Lucy. But isn't this the woman who very nearly killed you?
Well, that's true, but having had a bit of a chat with her, I could see she were just a normal lass underneath.
Girl, can you recall all the things she's done in just the cases you've handled? You don't know what she's been up to outside of the cases you've handled. I get, like, having sympathy for someone. This is a little too much. Girl, look, just because she's cute and you talked a little bit doesn't mean you could just go ahead and... Oh my god, anyways. Bravo, Detective Constable Baker. You never fail to see the best in people. I think sometimes you gotta not see the best in people, especially when they suck. Perhaps you'll explain Diane's virtues to the family of the murdered agent who became the unfortunate pig?
No, I weren't trying to excuse...
Never mind. I'm kind of on the same page as Alfendi there, honestly. I think it's fair to say that Diane was a rotten apple, but whoever killed her is no better. You know, that's true, right? That's true. But I mean, her father kind of sucked. But at that point, I guess we don't know. We don't know for sure. But Diane, maybe she was innocent by that time. Who knows? I don't know. And that's the case we're trying to solve now. Quite so. Let's investigate Diane's corpse and the weapon used to murder her. Then hopefully we'll learn something about the true killer's identity. So I guess she's, like, really, really dead. I've been holding off on that, on saying that, like, that's actually her for realsies. I've been holding off on it, but, like, she's, like, really dead, though? I don't know. Okay, so wait, we're going one floor lower? This is so confusing. What? Wait, where am I? Where is she? Okay, she's right there. Yeah, she's one floor lower. Okay. That's a lot of floors to look through. We've got a lot to look through. Diane's corpse. Death was induced by a bullet to the temple and is likely to have been near instantaneous. A single shot to the temple. She probably didn't even have time to realize she'd been shot. No, there's no sign of a struggle. Very interesting, wouldn't you say? Yep, that's definitely the word I'd use. Yup. The gun Al had in his hands when he was found tied to a chair, allegedly by Diane Makepeace. The serial number has been filed off, and the barrel is faintly warm. Ooh, the serial number has been filed off. Oh my goodness. A single shot's been fired, and the barrel is still warm.
In other words, it were fired recently.
No question. Okay. A strong rope that was used to bind Al to the chair. There's nothing suspicious about it. It would have been impossible for Al to tie himself up with it. Are you sure? Maybe he's the master craftsman. Who knows?
The prof were tied up good and tight with this rope.
Yes. There's no way he could have got himself free from that. So he couldn't have shot Diane? I wouldn't go that far. He could have managed some movement with his wrists and hands. Probably enough to shoot the girl.
Oh, you can't really deny that.
I guess that would be difficult because, like, if it's exactly where it is in the picture, even if he aimed up really, really high, he'd have to aim like super high up. Like, I'm trying to hold my hands up like that. He'd have to aim. Oh, actually, no. If he can move his elbows a little bit, I guess he could lift his forearms up a little bit. But I feel like it'd be difficult to get a high enough angle to aim for the head. I feel like that'd be hard from his current position. So I don't know. I'm not sure.
Oh, you can't really deny that.
The real question is, how did he get hold of the gun? Because did he wake up like that? Did he claim to wake up like that? I'm not exactly sure. The gun that was found close to Diane Makepeace's body. No rounds have been fired from it. This gun's still fully loaded. Not a single shot has been fired from it.
Oh, and from where it's lying on the floor, it looks like that was Diane's gun, hey?
Well, have you deduced anything from this pointless exercise? Oh, I think so.
Oh? Well, what's that then?
Let's hear what he's figured out in the next episode. Oh my gosh, these episodes, y'all, are flying by so quickly. They're going by so quickly. I also have much more to say, in response to all this. So I guess you know that might be adding some more. But like it's bending my mind. It's making me think. I like it. It's getting my brain going. So I'm invested. Let's go. Next time. This is Axis. Over and out.